am saying that on the overcrowding reduction strategy, what we need to focus on is making the point that the entire value chain of the criminal justice system kicks in terms of making the point that we manage the numbers down. Now, for us, rehabilitation continues to be at the heart of an ideal correctional system. I've spoken about the issue of the profile. I'm not going to repeat it. And we want to continue focusing on rehabilitation. We want to continue focusing on social reintegration. We want to continue focusing on restorative justice. And in our view, the Nelson Mandela rules are still relevant. The challenge with the Nelson Mandela rules is what kind of environment do you implement those rules under? If we can improve the environment on implementing those rules, we will actually be achieving what the President Thobakgale was talking to earlier on.
But the call currently, we know that there is a lot of calls for safety of communities, yes, but there's also a call for building more prisons and calls for building more police stations. It's like, if possible, we can build a police station at every corner of the street of the country, which is impractical. But that just shows you that the society we live in have changed quite drastically. And everything, we take all our own responsibilities, from parents to teachers to preachers. We throw it out to the police. Police must take responsibility. Anything that goes wrong is the police. To say we need an integrated, we have got the integrated crime and violence prevention strategy. I won't talk about it anymore. In order for us to have an effective criminal justice system, the whole chain needs to be working.
This is slipped down a number of years ago, where a child would be sure that she will take a train and go to school. This is slipped down today. Then how do children go to school? They can't. And the police and prisons become these beneficiaries of a failing system, of a failed system. You see, what we are presenting here is how that progression that I've spoken about, what we owe each other, has played itself in South Africa. On this first panel, we are looking at people who have actually gone up to grade 7 after completing grade 3.
Yesterday I did do a presentation on ideal criminal justice system of South Africa, and I was focusing on National Prosecuting Authority, where can we improve, Department of Justice, South African Police Services. But the most attention was on correctional system. And then I look at topics like technological advancement and the use of technology as a crime prevention within our correctional centers. Generally speaking, this policing in Indaba will have an impact on the South African criminal justice system in general. This kind of the discussion will assist POPCRU on their internal development of initiative regarding the policy, but there's a lot of interest in terms of other academics to continue doing the studies, especially on the topic that has been discussed. The whole process will never only assist the academics, will assist our criminal justice cluster, which is the policing and the court and the corrections.
Now, what comes out very interestingly is that we all agree that the type of offenders we have in 2023 moving forward are different from the types of offenders we had years. But we all agree that correctional services facilities are full to overcapacity, there's overcrowding. We all agree that we need to review rehabilitation programs and correctional programs. We all agree that the parole system does not necessarily produce results that we expect, because some of the parolees actually reoffend. We all agree that actually more work has to be done in the communities in ensuring that we work with communities to remove the conditions that are ripe for crime to be committed. Now, of course, there will be points of emphasis, whether from the police, the judiciary, and also from ourselves as correctional services with regards to what is it that needs to be done. But what is important is that we are all agreeing that we need an integrated approach. We are all agreeing that all of us are fighting the same scourge, the scourge of crime. And most importantly, we need to make sure that our communities are safe, especially women and children. We need to focus on ensuring that we remove the youth from the life of crime by providing options. But most importantly, the papers that were presented here, research work that has been presented here, is going to also inform our research agenda as the department, is going to inform our discussions in the department on shaping policy and our strategies moving forward.